Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope you all are well and in good health. Today, I'm going to discuss the learning outcome of today's lesson. Differentiate between homophones like weather and weather, seen and seen, heard and heard, here and here, there and there. You can see that they are sounding the same one, but when we are talking about their contextual meanings, they are totally different. The learning objectives of today's lesson is differentiate between common homophones, develop critical thinking skills, understand how context and language choice influence the meaning of the context. So, what are homophones? Do you know what are homophones? Did you ever spell any kind of a word like that having the same sounds, but when we are talking about that one, their meanings that are totally different? Have you ever heard about that one? Most of the students have an idea about that one, but let me explain you what are homophones. Homophones are the words that have same sound but different meaning and spellings. As you can see, the words that have the same sound but different meanings and spellings. The important thing is that the spellings are also different, their meanings are also different, but when we sound these words, they feel like that they are same. Let me give you some examples so though you may have an idea about that one. For example, students, new and new. Both are sound the same one, but when we are talking about their meanings, it means to know something, and new, that is totally branding new. So this one is having spellings are different, meanings are different, but sound like it's that new and new. Fair and fair. That having same sounds but meanings are different. Something like that, some and some. That is addition and that's a few quantity. But when we are spelling out down these words, some and some. Deer, deer. It's a name of the animal, and deer, it's the most loving person. So both are spelling the same one, deer and deer. But when we are finding out their meanings, they're totally different. So these students here, those having sound the same one, but with different meanings, but with different spellings, they are called homophones. Let me give you some explanation with examples. As you can see in the slide, students, write a homophone for each of the words and use them in sentences of your own. As you can see, there are few one. Number one is the seen. Number two is the heard. Number three, weather. Number four, wait. Number five, night. As you can see. Now I am going to explain you. You can see on the slides too, and I'm also writing on the board for your help. Number one is the seen and seen. See this. Students, you may see that I have seen a movie. And the other one, the scene of the accident was very terrible. As you can see, I used both of the words in different sentences and with different their meanings. What is herd? Herd of a cattle, and another one is herd. Hearing voice. So the herd of a cattle was slowly moving across the field. And the second one heard is, I heard a loud noise coming from the direction of from the herd. This one is using in another sense. Now I'm going to give you an example about weather. Weather is about, that is, one weather is like a climate, and the other one weather, that either you have to choose that or this one. So I'm going to use this one. I'm not sure whether I should bring an umbrella or not. Whether I have to bring as a choice of that one. The weather has been. Another one is the weather. The weather has been quite hot lately. Now, wait and wait. You can see that wait is the mass, and wait, you are waiting for somebody for a long time. So I'll wait you outside the store. I'll wait you outside the store. You can see that this wait is having the same spelling, but having the same pronunciations with the sounding ones, but they have different meanings when I'm using the sentences, and it totally changed the meaning of the sentence. The second one is the wait. As you can see, I need to lose some weight before the summer. So as you can see that this weight has a different meaning, and this weight has also a different meaning. And we use both these words having the same sound. When we are going to sound these words, it's also sound like that weight, and it's also sound like that weight. Now I'm going to show you night and night. The knight rode his horse into better. The knight rode his horse into the better. I'm going to show night. I always enjoy a good night sleep. Students, you can see that here is the night having the different one meaning, and here is the night. It's totally a different meaning in the given sentence. So you can see that the words having sound the same one, but having different meanings with their different spellings. These are called homophones. I hope now that you have the better understanding about what are homophones. Please make sure the clear concept about that one. Having the common homophones, and we develop critical thinking, finding out the homophones from the context and the understanding of the language context that can influence the meaning of the context. So I hope so this lesson will be quite helpful for this, and please do practice at home using different homophones and try to use these homophones in using them in sentences. So I hope this video will be quite helpful for you. If you find any problem, any issue, please do consult your teacher and parents too. Thank you very much.